All right, it's recording. Good. This episode of the One Click Podcast brought to you by Mafia Greaves. If you have $5 to buy fake mustaches and he kills you, then you already know what your first mistake was. Welcome, ladies and germs, to another exciting episode of the One Click Podcast. Decided to do this one in a more timely manner because I found some more topics to talk about, and because we have more listeners in our second episode. So we appreciate you guys listening to us ramble about fun stuff. It's
Like
awesome.
Mad Men.
Yes, like Mad Men.
Mad Men.
uh,
Yeah.
we got the same usual people here. We got Mr. Balzac.
Hey, how you guys doing? Yee.
We got our tech god, Mr. Rahulio Dante.
What's up, guys?
We also have the guy who's been abducted by aliens because now he has sass and like 4 sets of balls. Mr. Wiley here.
Hi, I have 4 sets of balls, evidently.
And we have our special guest, Mr. Team Rocket 92.
That's 90. It is 92.
Yes, you're taking part of this too. So yeah, you're in the chat room.
I know. I'm excited.
You better be.
Is your body ready?
My
body is ready.
That is awesome. So I was listening to my one of my favorite podcasts on the way to work today, and one of the topics they were talking about was like microtransactions and stuff, DLC in video games, and like how it's gotten like really out of hand. Basically, it was they were talking about the new Mortal Kombat game, and about like how they have like DLC to make fatalities easier, and that day one DLC stuff, like when you like order, like if you pre-order it, you get characters and shit like that. So yeah, so I was like, I think that'd be an interesting topic to talk about because I've had my I had my share of anger issues and stuff with microtransactions and stuff. Well, I mean, so we all know microtransactions basically spawned from from mobile games, basically, right? We all know that, right?
Right.
Yeah. That because most mobile games are free, but the way they make money off is by making it so you have to pay for something to make some money off of it. I think in my entire lifetime, I only paid for one mobile game, which was Puzzle Forge 2, and I didn't pay for it just to have the full game, so I won't have ads because I thought it was a good game. But other than that, I never paid for any game. Before I get in deeper into the topic, has any of you guys ever bought a mobile game or anything like that?
I haven't paid for. Sad to say, I haven't paid for any mobile games. I don't play any mobile games, to be honest. That's one of the reasons. And I've also haven't purchased any apps actually either. So
I usually get the free ones.
Me too.
I mean,
Usually I do the
knowing
free
me.
ones as well.
I mean, Puzzle Forge is free. It's just that when you get like really into it, it's annoying that every time you do a level, you have to go through an ad. It's just bullshit. So I was like,
I think like one time, I think I was stuck on a Candy Crush level, dude, and it just pissed me off so bad. I bought it just to say I fucking beat the level, and that was it. I literally, and I quit playing it. Like,
This is the guy that said that he doesn't do microtransactions, by the
I
way.
really don't. It just irritated me because I was like, dude, why make a kid's game so fucking hard? Like, it's all about luck, and I played it like 40 times in a row, and it was like no possible stuff was like all the time, and I'm just like, sometimes they spawn you with you can't even win the fucking game, and then you gotta like ask people on Facebook for fucking
turns and shit.
That's so stupid.
That's because they want your money.
They want it, dog.
Yeah,
I mean, right
It's
now,
understandable. It's a free game.
right now I'm playing this game called Pokemon Shuffle on my 3DS. It's a free game. I mean, it's a surprisingly fun game. I'm not even gonna lie. It's really fun to play. But it's just like Candy Crush, where it's like you have like a set amount of turns and stuff like that. But I play it at work because I play it on my break. Then I work for 2 hours and I come back and play it somewhere else I have more turns. I mean, my thing is a lot of these games are like free to play, but with microtransactions, like they're really fun games. It's just annoying
Right.
that you can't like buy like a full version of it. I mean, that's what I wish with games like this. I wish there was a full version you could buy. Cause
yeah,
because some of them are really well made. Like Candy Crush is a good game, but the fact that you can't buy it outright to play it is one of the reasons I don't play it anymore. Because like Zach says, it's frustrating, especially when you get stuck on a level. Like you want to keep playing it till you beat it. Like you don't want to have to like wait 5 days or not 5 days, like 5 hours or something like that, or wait for friends to give you turns. Like it's annoying when you gotta do shit like that.
Right.
So I hate that. And another game I have a problem with that was like it's a Plants vs Zombies 2, because I love playing that game on my tablet. But the problem is that they make that game. They intentionally make it really, really hard so that way you buy like things to make it a little bit easier. And I don't buy anything on it. I just think that I hate the fact that they tailored the difficulty to make it hard just so you can spend money on it. And I think that's fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I mean, like, just make it so you buy the. I mean, because if they made the game where you had to pay for like $10, I would buy it because I love Plants vs Zombies. I love to play on the go, but the fact that they do stuff like that is just it irritates me. It really
And
does.
and usually I've seen that they usually try to, the reason why they do that is to focus on kids actually. And mobile side, first of all, they make more money off of that by doing that,
Yes, that's so
instead
true.
of having a full game out there. So that's one reason, and I've seen that kids would actually pay for it. Same reason why most people would is, hey, I wanted to beat this game, so I need to get this or I need to get that, and you just pay for it. Some of the games, like ones that don't have microtransaction but have ads on them.
Mm-hmm.
For me, that those games are not too bad because they're actually giving you an option saying, "Hey, um, you can either pay for a game or you can let us put ads on those games so we can get something out of it,"
Yeah.
which makes sense. But
Mhm.
a microtransaction, yeah, it's not. I'm not really a big fan of it either. So
I mean, one game I think that one free game I like that doesn't make it so like it makes it feel like it's unfair is Hearthstone, the card game from Blizzard. Like that's a free
That is
game where you
fun.
can pay for it, but it's surprisingly really fun. Like you can play that game and you can like spend money on it to get like booster packs and stuff like that. It doesn't make it feel like it's unfair if you don't buy them. Like because it's a luck based game. It's like even when you
right,
play against people, it's like even if they have better cards than you can still beat them because it's all luck based. Like you
right,
never, yeah, because because I've had games like that where it's like, man, this guy has a better deck than me, but I'm getting my better cards out first than he is, so it's just like it's lucky like that. Like sometimes I wish games would be more like that, where it's like they give you the option to pay for it, but at the same time they don't punish you for not paying for it.
Yeah, yeah.
right, right.
That shit pisses me off.
Yeah, I think that Hearthstone's one of the games that like does that really well, and I wish like more free to play games could be like that. Or I mean, and other games would be like free to play MMOs. Like they do that well too. Like that like because me and Captain were playing Terra right now, and
Hmm.
like that game's really fun and it's free, and I love playing it. Like it's another one of those games that it doesn't make you feel like you're stifled for not spending money on it.
Right.
Because I mean, the only thing you do when you spend money on it is you can buy like costumes or you can buy mounts. Like you don't have to spend
So it's
money
like League
on
of
it.
Legends.
Yeah, basically the same thing. League of Legends,
Completely
yeah,
free. You can earn your own stuff, but if
exactly.
you look pretty, then
That's another good point. Thanks for reminding me of that. Yeah, League of Legends is another good thing. If a game is free to play, but if you want to spend money on it, you can because everything you spend money on is usually either cosmetic or something like that. Like I like games that do that. That don't go like, well, this guy's beat hard stronger than you because he spent more money on it than you. Like I hate games that are pay to win, basically that kind of
Yeah.
thing. Pay to
Right.
win
Right.
is fucking annoying, and that's why Loadout was so good when we first started playing it because it was one of those games that wasn't pay to win. Like you could spend money on the game, but you were just buying cosmetics. You weren't really buying gun parts to make your stuff stronger or anything like that. So I thought that was genius. I like stuff that I like games. I like things that do that, but at the same time, I know like as far as marketing goes, that doesn't make them money.
It doesn't make enough money at
Is
least.
exactly. It doesn't make them enough money, so that's why
Right.
that usually happens. Now, I want to talk about DLC because this is the Mortal Kombat thing they were talking about. I hate
Oh god.
I hate essential DLC, and let me explain this. I'm gonna share you a really upsetting story I had. There's a game, Asura's Wrath. I love that game for PS3.
Mhm.
That game is freaking. I love that game. I mean, a lot of people still don't like it, but hey, it's to me I like it because it was like a perfect blend of anime. It's basically like anime in a game, basically. Like you basically watched the anime, but you were like taking part of like QT events, stuff like that. So it was freaking awesome. That game was so annoying because there was a DLC to get the real ending of the game. That
Oh,
Oh my
fucking
god.
pissed me off because I beat the game and then I come to find out that wasn't the true ending of the game. You have to pay for DLC to get the real ending.
Wow.
And I found this out because I lent this to my friend Jimmy and I lent to him the game and he was like, "Oh, did you buy the DLC for the secret chapter?" I was like, "What are you talking about?"
Secret what now?
Yeah, he's like, "Yeah, did you know there's like that final battle you did in the game? That's not really the final battle. There's another one." I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me? There's an ending you have to pay for?" He's like, "Yeah." Shit like that pisses me off because it's like, yo, I just spent like maybe I don't know $60 or so on your game, and I got to tell me I got to spend another $5 or so just to see the real ending of the game. Like, it's just fucked up. I hate shit like that
Which
so
is
much.
totally rip off. I mean, you already paid, a full price for a game, and then now you're paying to just see ending, which is totally weird. And yeah, I'm not.
I hate shit like that, and I've run into stuff like that before, and I really hate when developers do shit like that, where it's all like, oh well, I mean, if they had somewhere like, if you want to buy the secret ending without having to get to it, that's fine, I can accept that. Or if they had like, oh, you have to get a couple of S ranks or something like that, which they did have something like that, and I did do that. We had to get like a bunch of like high ranks to get to like the secret ending. I would be fine with that too, like something you have to earn by playing the game a lot. But don't give me no, oh, well, you didn't get the real ending because you have to spend like an extra $5, $10 to get the
Hmm.
ending.
Hmm.
That's bullshit, and I hate that. And that's why I think like microtransactions and DLC is like super toxic to to gaming nowadays because it's very bad enough. I mean, on a free to play model, it's justifiable because you're not really getting money off the free to play game. You got to do something to get the money off it. But
Right.
when you're putting on games that are you know, that are full fledged games, and then you like, cut something off like that, like something essential, it's fucked up. That's not fair to the consumer.
Right.
Yeah, that and I mostly hate games where, okay, they give you a map and you're like, oh, that map's really cool. Okay, I'm gonna go this time and I'm gonna spend it. And you spend it and you get it, and then literally like a week later, they're like, yep, we have another map.
Oh God, yes.
Halo.
You're just like,
Are you talking
Yeah.
about Halo?
what was the point? No, I was originally talking about Tom Clancy's. There's a couple of his games that do that, where they're
Ooh.
like, oh, well, you have all these really neat maps that we have for you, though there'll just be another one in a week, so
Yep. Oh,
enjoy that.
hey, Mr. Balzac, don't you go there and call it booty?
Oh, I quit playing Call of Duty. That shit is fucking stupid. Oh, you just joined a team deathmatch. Oh, you can't play. Oh, cause guess what? You didn't buy the DLC.
Yes. Oh my God, I used to go to that shit in
Yeah.
Gears of War. Gears of War used to do the same fucking shit too. You can't be in a group with with your friends because you don't have this map pack. Shit was ridiculous. I hated that so much.
Hmm.
Fable 2 had that problem too. Where
Really?
yeah, they crowded it with so much DLC, and if you didn't have like DLC with a friend that you were trying to play with online, you couldn't play with them.
Huh.
Yeah, shit was crazy. That stuff like that is
I
absurd.
do love the Fable games, though.
Yeah, I like
First
them.
Raider is
Good.
my friend.
Yes, I love the Fable games, but yeah, Fable 2 definitely it dropped the ball a lot, and then Fable 3 was it? Well, no, it wasn't Fable 2. It was Fable 3. Sorry, wrong game. I'm on 5 point. Fable 3 was the one where if you didn't have the right DLC, you couldn't play with your friends online. I remember that too because me and my friend, Mr. Ronald, we loved the Fable series, and we couldn't really play Fable online together. So yeah, and Angry Joe he makes a really long video about all the things around Fable 3. It's really funny. You should definitely check it out. It's hilarious. But yeah, and Mr. O, have you ever ran into any problems like that with DLC? Like that's like just DLC in general that is like makes you just angry.
DLC.
What about Booty
God.
Field? Does Booty Field get you do that to you?
Yeah, so there are actually like certain maps that, okay, so similar story as like Call of Duty, right?
Not Call of Duty, Call Booty. Get it right.
So basically, like, what happened is like, okay, so you're trying to play this map, it's really awesome and everything, and it's like new, but nope, you can't because you haven't unlocked the new map because you didn't purchase the DLC. It's a special DLC or whatever. And basically, I don't play those maps anyway. I don't want to pay like $5, $10 for those kind of maps. And so yeah, I'm really not big into DLC kind of stuff at all.
And I agree with Mr. Team Rocket there because it's same thing like you says it makes you feel like it's useless to buy map pass because in another month or so they're gonna have another one and
Right.
that's like more money you got to shovel out just to play with everybody else. That's how's that fair?
Oh, it's not. That's the whole point of their everything.
Exactly. I mean, I think they think map packs make the game like survive longer, and which it does. But
Nah. That's bullshit. I mean, I know where you're coming from on that. I would never. That's fucking stupid. I don't know why people think that that's gonna make it last longer. The only people that actually buy it are the people who play it every single fucking day or little kids.
Oh,
That's
definitely.
the only two. I mean, listen to us. We fucking hate it because of that shit.
Oh yeah, I hate it too.
It's
Right.
fucking retarded. Oh god, I can't stand it. That's why I've been kind of silent. It's fucking ridiculous.
Oh no, dude, it's all good. I mean, that's what we're here for. We're here to vent. This is intervention, dog. You just get at your system.
Intervention.
I was about to say that.
Yeah.
You're getting too wild on me, Cody.
Beat you
You're
to
getting too wild.
and I'm gonna like tie this into my next my other topic. Console exclusives and stuff like that. These are fun. These are fun.
Off.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, wait, they're making a Batman Arkham Knight game? I can't wait to. Oh, it's not for 360. Okay, I'm gonna shoot myself. That's fine.
It's for Xbox One, isn't it?
It's for Xbox One, but I refuse. I am boycotting
exclusive.
Xbox
It's
One at this point.
Going up to the next level.
Well,
I don't blame you.
unfortunately, The
PS
360 is supposed to be having games for another 3 years because they make 12-year systems. So
Oh, yeah.
I'm a little agitated that they stopped making them a little early, which is like for us that actually do play 360, it's kind of. But
Cool.
I mean, but mostly just because I'm so upset about Arkham Knight. I'm like, you can have a drivable Batmobile, JK.
Oh shit. What I was gonna say was that the console exclusive thing got really it really like exploded with the Tomb Raider thing going on. Yeah, that thing just wow. I was reading my latest Game Informer magazine, and there's like
Your
a
friends
old
are pissed.
yeah people are pissed. Like there's like a woman who's like I think she's like 60 or something like that. She still plays video games. And she was really hurt by it. She's like, I've owned all this Tomb Raider series since the PS1 era. It's like, and they've always been been on like something like on Sony or something like that. Like she's always been the PlayStation icon, and then just to like switch it over to to Xbox One like that. How's it fair to all the fans who
But like the original.
yeah
Well, and because you've played that game type so long, that's all you have.
yeah
Because I mean, you've dedicated. You're like, I love these games, and I've been playing this game, and then they change it so quickly, and you're just like, well, I mean, I already have this. Why would I? I mean, I can't go out and buy an Xbox One just for this game now.
exactly. And another thing
Right.
is people can't afford to have like 5,000 systems anymore.
Oh no.
Yeah, because PS4 and Xbox One those aren't cheap. You just can't go like, oh, I guess this is cut off for Xbox One. I guess I gotta go buy an Xbox One. No,
Yeah.
you don't got money just dig in your pocket and just go out and get it like that. Nah, especially not these days. That's horrible.
And that's the reason. We play on PC. One of the reason why is that PC, you don't get all the games, and you still have the same issues as far as console exclusive or something like that.
hmm
But usually you have like similar type of game on PC available, and with Steam and stuff like that. I think we talked about this before too. But with Steam, like the games are really affordable, where you're not paying usually $60 unless it's really new game.
Right.
After maybe like a couple of months, the price would drop like almost like half on PC side, versus on console it would just stay exactly the same for like few months.
Right. Definitely. It's just really sad. I mean, a lot of people are also mad about Bloodborne on
I
PS4.
wanted to play it so bad.
Yeah, so many people want to play it on PC because it looks like it'd be like jaw-droppingly beautiful on PC. And
I'm
heck,
sure it is.
yeah, and heck, I've been watching the Game Grumps play, and that game looks fucking amazing. Like,
Oh yeah.
I hate games like that, but even I was
Game
like, wow.
Grumps does look really funny when I watch them play it.
Yeah, I mean, I watched them play, and I'm like, man, I hate games like this. I kind of want to try it. It looks really fun, but I really don't want to go out my way to buy a PS4 to play it though. That's just like, I mean,
Right.
because then, I think there's only been one time I bought like, oh no, that's not, sorry, there's been two times where I bought a system just for one game, and that was that was a GameCube to play Smash Brothers and a PS3 to play Heavy Rain. That was it.
I bought a 3DS to play Pokemon. I'm gonna throw that out there.
I mean, that's fine. I mean, 'cause, at least a 3DS is like affordable.
You can ride a Pokemon. I was bought. I was like, and I'm buying a 3DS. I felt stupid because I'm like, why am I buying a 3DS for literally this one single thing?
Right.
I mean, it's when it's for like something you're going to enjoy and stuff like that. It's I guess I mean for a 3DS is more affordable, so I wouldn't feel too bad about that. It's like when you buy like a whole system, that's when it's like that's like
You're dropping $300-$400 in.
Exactly.
I mean,
Exactly. You're not just dropping like a couple hundred. No, you're dropping like 300-400. That's definitely gonna bring you back a bit. So
And honestly, like the console price or console years, like how many years it would stay, they've been reduced. I mean,
big time.
Like the last generation consoles we had, Xbox 360 and PS3, they lasted for quite a long time. But this time around, they're not going to. I believe it probably, maybe like 3 years, 4 years, and then they're probably going to come out with new ones.
And they
because-
barely made any games for these.
Right, exactly. And developers are having really hard time optimizing a game for these two consoles because they're not powerful. That's the problem. If you look at it, like they have to spend really good amount of time in order to work on those games and optimize it where it would be working properly on 720p or maybe 1080p at 30 frames per second.
As opposed to like 60 frames on the PC.
Exactly. So that's one of the downside of it
Yeah, definitely.
as well. Because you're almost spending, like, if you're spending $400, you wanted that system to last at least 6-7 years, right?
Exactly. I mean, that's what you do when you build a gaming computer. You want that thing to last.
Yeah. Right.
I mean,
right.
like I said earlier, they're supposed to be made for 12 years. But
Yeah.
that's just like the manufacturing. They stopped making games apparently a lot earlier. I'm not gonna let it go.
Oh no, dude, it's fine. It's fine. That's what we do here. We
You say Sega did the same thing, and that kind of ended their business.
Oh, big time.
And the first part is you just said Sega.
Sega
So, obviously-
is a decent thing.
No, nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying that my grandmother played Sega Genesis with me. So
Yeah. I mean, Sega was awesome back in the day. Then they started pumping out systems, and then kind of killed them.
Yeah, they started putting out more systems instead of games, and then that's when. And
Third party didn't have a chance to actually develop anything for it.
and that's why people are afraid there's gonna be another video game market crash, because everybody's more focused on the systems instead of making games, because how many games can you name for like the Xbox One and the PS4 that are exclusive? Not like not just games, but exclusive to the system.
Bloodborne, Sunset Overdrive. Shit.
See, you see how you're struggling to do that
Yeah.
already.
I know there's more out there.
Oh, I know.
Halo
No,
4.
see, I'm not saying that, but
I'd
see,
rather.
now name some some PS1 exclusives like Crash Bandicoot, Spyro. You can be here for hours, and we can say the same thing for PS2. We can do the same thing for Dreamcast. Like all the classes, you can name like the exclusive titles easily.
Yeah, it's because they haven't had the chance to build anything yet.
But look how long they've been out already. Though, is what I'm saying.
Right. It's almost like what, 2 years now?
It's been 2 years, and we still haven't seen like barely any games from them. Like year one of Dreamcast, you had like Sonic Adventure and Shenmue and stuff like that, and Jet Set Radio. Like that's like in the first year already, right there.
Got a point there.
That's all I'm saying. It's just saying that's why people fear like this is gonna be another crash. My thing is, I don't think it's gonna be another crash. I just think that people are going to start getting smarter on it. Maybe the consoles are going to die out first, not like gaming not gaming altogether, but just the consoles are probably going to die out.
Right.
Because it's getting ridiculous. What's the point of getting a console anymore when like you guys said we have these consoles for 2 years already, and nobody's doing anything. The only one's actually been doing stuff is Wii U.
That's why I buy Wii U.
Sad.
Exactly, it's sad. And then, and the worst part is, we could be doing better if they allow like third-party support and stuff like that, and they won't do that. Not at all. I mean, people were shocked that they had Bayonetta 2 on there and stuff like that.
They came out with a second one?
Yeah, it's a Bayonetta 2, dude. It's on Wii U.
Oh, I'll be damned.
So apparently, it's a really good game.
A lot of people liked it.
Yeah, a lot of people loved it. I played Bayonetta 1, and I agree it's a good game. I just can't get it with the over-sexualization.
The controls. Yeah,
I can't get with the over-sexualization of the game, that's all. I have nothing against the character, and I know what they're trying to do, but it's like, dude, it's like me watching High School to Dead right now. It's just like, dude, all this fan service is just like so distracting. Just give me a story,
you're watching
please.
High School to Dead.
Yes, I am watching it. But I'm just saying, like, that's what I know. I'm just saying that's what Bayonetta reminds me of. It's like it's a same thing with the anime. It's a good anime, good story, and everything like that. It's just the fact that it's just fan service out, just like in your face, like here are boobs.
It's one of
I
those
get
movies
it. I
where
got
you
it.
look around in public to make sure that no one else is watching it.
Hey! Some people don't mind when they watch.
Oh, I don't mind it. Just saying that because deep down it's a good story and everything like that. Because like when they get to like the serious scenes in that anime, it's really fucking good. But it's just like, and then like right when it gets serious, it's like, penny shot, and it's like, oh god damn it.
Nice.
And the same thing with Bayonetta, it's like like man, this is like a really deep story. The character's really deep, and she's naked. I was like, okay, I got it.
And she's naked.
And she's torturing a zombie with a torture rack and making moaning sounds. Okay, got it. Okay, we're good.
My favorite was the what was it? It was when they shot the sniper rifle right between her breasts.
Yes, it's like come on, like okay, we get it.
No, that cannot physically happen.
I know. It's like I said, I really had nothing against the game. I just hate, like I said, it just reminds me of like those fan service animes. It's like, okay, you're a great story and everything like that, but can you please just calm it down with that? Because, like, yes, we get it. She's sexy. We got it. Can you move on, please?
Do you really understand how sexy she is?
To be fair, it's called ecchi, and I kind of enjoy it sometimes.
Well, let's be honest, everybody does.
Sekirei. like literally the entire anime is, the whole point of it is there are these girls, and they are made to fight, and basically they have to fight each other and rip the other's clothes off.
Wow.
And that is literally pretty much.
I am going to put this on my Netflix account.
It's actually really, really good. And see, the actual like storyline's really great too. But that's the part is like,
I love me
like
some
literally
deep
most of the storyline is
no, guys. It's all about
oops.
plot.
Oh, that plot though.
That plot,
as
plot,
needless
yeah.
as I quote the anime needless, there's always more room for panty shot.
Dog, there's always room for plot. That's all it is. It's just plot. Oh my gosh. Wait, Mr. Balzac, you've been really quiet about this whole console stuff, man. Like, I know you got plenty to say. Come on, man.
What do you want me to start? Like we drift off the topic a little bit about the.
He was looking up the animes. This problem.
We're just like, don't let him fool you.
What's your thoughts on like just the consoles and exclusivity, like all that stuff? Like, what's your feelings on it? Because everybody's got to speak on it except you.
I mean, I like consoles for what they are, not what they try to get. Like,
Mhm.
I use my right now since I started playing computer with you guys. Guess what my PS3 is?
Netflix.
It's a Netflix
Trash can.
player.
Yep.
Don't be talking shit, Roll. All right.
Hey, I thought it would be a trash can or something.
Yeah, why would it be a trash can?
Maybe a Blu-ray player.
There's still that as well. Hey,
You said trash
that
can.
is a plus to it, you know.
That is a
Hey,
plus to it.
that
yeah,
is.
indeed.
But also like I don't know, just I mean you can. Let's see here. What's the word for it? You can still use them without just bagging on them. I don't know. I don't like them fucking charging you out the ass to just get a different. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Just
let me see. All right, let me put this
Words,
into
bro.
words. So,
Words.
English, motherfucker. Do you speak it?
sorry, I was. So basically, when I get a game, if there's any type of DLCs, it automatically makes me stop playing the game.
Damn. That was quick.
Pretty much, I just put down the fucking game. I'm just like, you know what? Like Grand Theft Auto 5. I don't know if there's any microtransaction. I beat the game.
Yeah,
and
there
that's
is.
it. I don't want to buy anything else. Literally, dude, it's not worth me taking out my wallet and giving you my credit card. For one, this game I'm not gonna play. I haven't played Grand Theft Auto after I beat the story mode. The online sucked. The online tried to incorporate a story mode into it.
Do
was
not get
fucking
me
stupid.
started on
It was
the
stupid.
online.
Uh-oh.
What? Do you don't like it either?
No, I like it. I just
Do
had
you?
problems with my online.
Oh, dude, it's fucking weird at first. Unless they
Because
update.
it's that
fine.
social club
Yeah,
thing, isn't
me.
it?
No,
Yeah,
I had a lot different problems.
Oh, okay, I thought it was a social club thing. I heard about that happening. Yeah, Zach, we didn't mean to interrupt you. What's going on,
Oh,
man?
no, you're fine. So with all of that, I literally hate it. I cannot stand microtransactions. I can't stand DLC. Like, I mean, you pretty much summed up all my thoughts. Like, if you make me pay for a game, I won't ever play it again.
Mm.
Especially if I download it for free. You're already getting money from downloads. You're gonna put ads in my game, and then you're gonna charge me to buy a fucking map. I don't think so, bitch. I will shut down your game real
So
quick.
if any of the people who are the owners of the corporations are listening, just know that Zach will not buy your game if you put a DLC.
I will fucking uninstall it the moment it tries to get me to buy something to go to the next level.
Oh, yeah. Fuck that shit.
Oh, hey, purchase more to go to the next level. Bitch, you ain't a video arcade game, okay? You don't tell me to put quarters in the machine to keep playing your fucking game. I bought it for $60, which is a very high price point just to buy it, which people are going to buy it just because that's the price you put it at, not because they want to.
There you go.
I don't feel like I should spend up anymore. And that, I mean, you put the price as a console game is $60. I'm going to end up buying it for $60 because it's a game that I want to play. And if you charge me more, I'm going to return it.
Wow.
That was nice.
And thank God I don't have an Xbox because you have to install that shit on your fucking system. And I'd hate to wait 50 minutes to fucking play a game that's going to make me buy more.
Well, PS3 does the same thing now, too. Every time you play a game, you gotta, like, install it to your console and stuff like that.
Really? It's been that long since I've touched my PS3. I literally turn it on, watch Netflix before I go to sleep. That's it.
Damn. She must be really lonely.
I don't give a fuck.
Oh, God.
There's no more, like, I don't play Call of Duty. It's just, there's so much hacks on it. Like, the good one is all hacks, so I don't give a fuck about Call of Duty. I literally haven't played it in months.
Dang.
Just to kind of give you guys a good idea, I have actually uninstalled Battlefield 4 from my PC.
Okay,
today.
first of all, it's
Whoa,
Call
whoa,
of
whoa.
Booty and Booty Field. Can we get these names right, people? Come on now.
Oh yeah.
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty.
Yeah, Call of Duty counts too.
Okay.
Call of Duty, Call of Pukey, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Call of Duty.
I'm sorry, Ro. Okay, what you were saying?
Yeah, but you know, I kind of uninstall those kind of games. Lately, thanks to you, basically, you know, our mindset has been changed, at least mine, of games,
Aw.
and I like games like League and stuff like that. I've never thought that I would play this game. Like,
Truth be told, I didn't think you guys would get into it either. So.
uh,
Mm-mm-mm. I mean, I think the only time when like console DLC or console exclusivity worked back in the day was when they made it like something fun and interesting. Like you guys remember Soul Calibur 2 when that first came out?
Oh,
Oh lordy,
love Soul Calibur.
now you getting blasting in the pasting.
Yeah, now when Soul Calibur 2 came out, they had this special thing where like if you had a different console, you got a different character. Like Xbox, you got Spawn, GameCube, you
Yeah.
had Link, and then on PlayStation, you had Heihachi. I thought that was fucking genius. I like that because it wasn't punishing you for getting a certain system. It was rewarding you by saying, "Hey, you like PlayStation? Well, here you get Heihachi because he's mostly in Tekken, which is on PlayStation. Hey, you bought a GameCube, you get Link because he's a Nintendo character. Hey, you like Xbox, we got you Spawn, a special character. Like I thought I wish developers do stuff like that. Like because nowadays it feels like they punish you for making a decision. But back in the day, it's like things like that rewards you for making a decision. I thought that was pretty cool. I like
Yeah,
stuff like
I,
that.
I, I had GameCube, bro.
Oh, so
So,
you had Link. Yeah, a lot of
yeah.
people like the GameCube one because everybody loved Link.
Well, I had GameCube because, like, literally, all right. I don't give a fuck what people say. They can hate on me. Mario dominated the game field for a while.
He did.
I'm just
That's
gonna
true.
say that Mario Party
That's
2 is the
granted.
best Mario Party for N64. Gets the characters dress up, to which I only go on. I know I'm getting way out the fuck off track,
It's all
but
good, dude. Preach.
um, like I said, I don't know. If you're not an arcade, don't charge me for anything extra.
Mm.
League, I have spent money on, and I don't buy. Like I said, I don't buy shit. So I mean, that's just they're like, hey, I really don't give a fuck if you don't want to buy anything or not. Just have fun. Okay, I will buy.
Now Steam started something. I don't know if you guys noticed, but you have to spend at least $5 in order to get some of the features like group chat and stuff like that. I'm not
Really?
against it. Yeah, I'm not against it because it does a couple of things. It actually helps when it comes to these. They make a little bit money off of it, of course. And then the other thing that it helps is they don't want you to create like multiple accounts with games and stuff like that. So that was the other reason.
So what they make
but
you pay
it's-
for? What they make you pay for exactly?
So it's not actually like you don't have to pay for it just to get the
have
service.
$5
You
worth
just
of
have
games.
you just have to get something from Steam for $5, like games or anything like that. Which I mean, I don't know how many people I know that actually haven't paid anything to Steam. Like
Are you talking about like when you first get on Steam, you have to pay for something just to like in the chat rooms and everything?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
Oh yeah. I actually
Yeah.
like that a lot. And
It
because
just shows you're serious about it, not just use it as a chat communication service, I guess.
yeah, exactly. I like that's what I think that's what they did that. And that's why I love it because one problem with free to play games is that you get a lot of like bots and shit in there, and it gets
Right.
oversaturated with that stuff. So I like the fact that Steam came up with a thing like, well, let's make it so that if you have to buy at least one game, so that way if we're gonna if people are gonna if bots are gonna get onto Steam, they at least have to pay money. So at least we make some kind of money before they start like saturating the thing up here. And even then, they
Right.
can't really like saturate you because the only people that can really message you is like friends and stuff like that. Really, like random
Right.
people can't really message you. So I thought I like that. That's pretty genius when you do stuff like that, like smart things like that. But to go back to what I was saying though, I wish like developers would do cool stuff like Soul Calibur 2 did, where like they reward you, they make you feel like that you made a good decision on your purchase instead of like nowadays where they go like, oh well, you didn't buy Xbox One, well you're not getting Tomb Raider. Oh, you didn't buy PS4, guess you don't get to play Bloodborne. It's like it's really fucked up when you go against the consumer like that when you turn like it sucks. It just really sucks. It's like it's rewarding the majority, I guess, for the people who blindly like just go out and just buy whatever instead of like
The
the informed
fanboys.
the informed gamers like
Mhm.
we are, and it stinks. And I guess it's sad because like the informed gamers like us, like we're the minority now, and like the majority is like what Zach was saying, like the 5-year-olds and stuff like that just play Call of Booty all the time and stuff like that, and get their moms to buy them anything just by whining.
Right. And I think the one game that actually took it to the next level, and I think that's one of the reasons why we were actually talking about microtransaction, is Mortal Kombat.
Yes.
So let's talk about that.
All right. So I was listening to TB. He was talking about like first of all, you can't even play as Goro unless you pre-order the game. I thought
You're
that
kidding.
was yeah.
Yeah,
He's
DLC.
dead serious. He was pissed.
Oh.
He
Oh, dude,
was
fuck
fucking
that,
pissed.
Yeah.
See,
I mean, that's the thing though. Gore is a big player character because a lot of people are really good. Like, I have a bunch of friends who they would exclusively play Goro
Yep.
just because like he's so brutal.
oh, dude, see right there.
Yep.
That makes me not buy games, and I'm glad I didn't. And I don't give a shit because in about a month, no one's gonna be talking about the game. And you know why? Because it's just a basic game right now.
It does look really pretty though.
It
I mean,
pretty.
it's probably still gonna be good. It's probably still gonna be popular because they're gonna try to probably put it in the fighting game scene like at Evo and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
But it's off to a really. But I'm gonna agree with you to a point, Zach, that it's off to a really rocky start because of shit like that, though.
No, it's gonna be Titanfall. Did you guys hear about that? Oh, it went away in a month. Yeah,
I didn't
it's
even
gonna
know
be-
like people still played it. So
exactly. It's gonna be just like Titanfall. Everybody's gonna be really, 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 really hype over it, and then people are gonna start getting butthurt that they don't get to play Goro. And you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna be that's gonna be a microtransaction to buy him
Yep.
A
And then they're gonna- and then-
microtransaction
and then-
DLC.
or DLC, whatever.
Sorry
People.
to interrupt there.
No, that's fine.
very
But
quick.
people are gonna stop. Like, dude, I don't know if it were me, fuck that.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Deception was the best Mortal Kombat game, and I'll leave it at that. That's what I think it was. But
I was crap at all Mortal Kombat games, so I played them about as much as Smash Bros. Where I was just like, woo, and then like that.
did anybody else play Deception?
I did not. Was that the one where they had 3 different fighting styles?
They had that. They had a story mode that you could like free roam and stuff like that, and then also you could
Okay,
play
I think I did play that
chess.
one at least once. I remember that one.
You could play chess. You could.
Yep,
do
I
the
played
Mortal
Deception.
Kombat-
Yeah, that was a good one. I agree with you.
And it had the like kart racing on it too. Like, dude,
Yep.
it was a fucking awesome game.
Yeah, that was a good one. I remember that one now because I was like, that's the one that had the 3 different fighting modes. Where it had like 2 fighting styles and like a weapon.
Yep.
But
And I had fun playing Guru.
I mean,
Guru, whatever, however you pronounce it.
I mean, if it wasn't like a what's the word I'm looking for?
Pre-order.
No, if it was like an esports fighting type game, Zach, I would agree with you that it would die really fast because of shit like that. But because like Mortal Kombat's kind of like in an esports thing now, where it's like at Evo and stuff like that, that's the only thing that's keeping it alive right now. But yeah, it's off to a really rocky start because of things like that. And then they have things where like you can buy like easy fatality tokens. That way you can only press a button to just do your fatalities instead of just doing the instead of like just doing the complex inputs. It's just stuff like that. It's like, dude. But yeah, definitely the Goro thing is like the most fucked up thing. And you want to know what's even more fucked up? Like he'll still show up in the character selection screen, but he'll be grayed out. Just like it's
just
like
to be like the
taunt you.
carrot in front of your front of the rabbit.
Exactly.
Just like,
That's
here
just
you
that-
go. Look
that-
at him, he's right here.
that big
Just
middle
click on.
finger to you. That big middle finger to you is like, well, you could have played this if you
Plus
pre-ordered.
that launch wasn't even that great. So many things weren't working properly.
We did not
So
sell
many
jack shit when it
characters.
comes to that. We still have copies upon copies of that.
Mhm.
So like nothing was optimized. No maps were correct. Like people who even paid pre-order and DLCs, they didn't get the character that would actually included in those DLCs. I mean, they did everything wrong that they could possibly do. And that's where I'm gonna take GTA 5. At least it launched late, but everything was working fine.
I think the only thing that was wrong
Yeah,
with the only thing that was
no,
wrong with
no.
GTA I heard was that the social club thing that they have where you can play online. I heard that was down. For
All
a
right,
bit.
since we're talking about GTA Online, let me tell you a story about what happened. to me.
Oh, stand back
There we
now.
go.
That answers the question. Did you have fun waiting for it?
Oh yeah, I love waiting.
Wow.
Love waiting like a year for it
Wow.
to come out on PC. Over a year
Damn.
to come out on PC.
But I want to hear the
mean,
story. I want to hear
How
the story.
salty was that $1 million that you got because you pre-ordered it?
Oh no, the story
Spent
is
it
about the
in
$1
one
million.
day.
Yeah. All right.
He
So-
literally spent that in one day.
when you steal a car, it has to be a certain level or a certain, I guess range for you to keep it. And you put like a tag on it, and it'll be yours forever.
Mm-hmm.
So I put a tag on this nice 4-seater. It was $11,000.
Wow.
So I go to put it back in my garage, and the garage fucks up because I decided to grab a different car and put it in my garage. So it gets replaced by this other car.
Oh shit.
It's not even close to. I can sell it for $9,000. I'm like, I'm a little bit angry, but oh well. I stole that car. I can make that money back fast. So with the $9,000, I did also buy a $725,000 car. Same fucking thing happened to that when I got a fucking now I'm talking to freaking Rockstar. I put in a ticket, 2 tickets, and 1 email.
Bro, you're like the
2
angry
fucking days. No freaking messages back.
Bro, you were like the angry grandma at Walmart trying to get her money back. Like, bro, you
I fucking wanted my car.
I bought this back in 1983 and it's not working.
It wasn't 2 days, is a thing.
you're gonna throw my ass out because I ain't leaving here without this, ma'am. Yeah, it's not fucking working.
That's where you're just like,
I'm just saying.
throw my ass out. We're just like, one moment. Brandon, can I get you to the front?
This large black
9-foot
man.
black
will.
man.
Yeah, just pop your head around.
You're like,
This is like,
like
is there a problem
skittle
here?
on.
Wait, like while I'm dragging her out, because she's like, they stole our jobs.
What's wrong with us?
You guys have issues.
I love you guys, though.
Oh god.
I'm just saying, I'm just got a little bit salty when 75% of my pre-order bonus is just gone because they fucked up.
Did they fuck up or did you fuck up? Because
They fucked
they're
up.
not playing the game for you.
You're just like, no.
No, their
I
garage
was not
system is
wrong.
fucked up. No, I'm not. I'm
It's
always
pretty
right.
good on PS3.
Yeah,
Ooh.
because it's
I
been there
just
for a
wanted
year.
to let everybody know I got a pro gaming mouse on eBay
Nice.
for $4.
Get him.
You better hope
It's
they don't
got-
park around in the garage because you
It's
might
even
lose it.
Might
It's
get
even got
replaced by a
6
shitty
buttons
staple
that
frame.
I can dedicate to like QWER so that we can play League and I won't even have to touch the keyboard.
Whoop, whoop.
Oh, so you'll have a hand free to do what you normally do. Okay.
Well,
Oh god, this guy.
Fap.
Oh god,
look
these
at
guys.
that go.
It's okay. I think Eric actually has
I would
some
do the same
experience in
thing,
those.
yes.
Yeah.
It's time management, really.
So Rahulio, you're our tech guru around here. To end this topic, how many years do you think it is till consoles eventually like just die out completely? How many years you give it?
I would probably still give another 7-8 years.
Okay, so you think
really?
you think like one more generation and then they'll
Yeah,
probably okay.
But what I really think, there are 2 things are going really crazy in industry right now, gaming industry right now.
And that is
One is Steambox, becoming more and more and more famous. Right, you have the entire PC which runs a Steam machine on it, Steam operating system, and it's this fairly similar cost, maybe just a little bit more than a typical console.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one of them, and it's getting fairly aggressive. I mean, Steam is really trying to put that thing out there. So that's one.
I would too.
Mm-hmm.
The second thing is PC gaming market. PC regular, it's not doing good, but PC gaming market is actually doing really, really good right now.
Yeah.
And it's definitely, it's a focus. It's just attention getter, I would say. So most people are actually, hey, how can I use a computer to actually play a game?
Yeah.
And nowadays, you
Going
don't
back
need,
to Windows 98. And that's the only thing you can play again.
XP's where it's at, bro. Come on.
and nowadays you don't even need like
I mean, who? Oh,
$1,000 computer. You just need $400-500 PC, and that'll play most of the games no problem.
I was gonna say a third thing is indie gaming is definitely coming up
Indie
big time.
gaming.
Indian
Yes.
game?
Yeah.
No,
it's,
indie, sir.
yes and no.
We playing role?
Indie.
Indiana. That's what he's trying to say.
Jones.
Indiana, Ohio. I win.
Arizona Jim. I think you mean Indiana Jones.
Now, indie gaming is definitely coming up big time, and that's why we're going to start to see indie gaming on consoles now. Like
Right.
back then, you would never see you wouldn't see that many indie games on the console. Now they're like all over the place. That's because
Right.
they don't have any games, but still, just the fact you're seeing them on consoles now is another big thing. So that's another thing I would say. Indie developers they tend to gravitate more towards PC because it's easier to make it on there because that's where they're making their games at basically.
Exactly. So that's one thing. And actually, last but not the least, Nvidia they're trying out something called like a greed technology. Basically, that is a cloud gaming. So Nvidia is going to have a bunch of servers, graphics card, games, and everything else. And you just buy games, or you can rent a game and play that game through their cloud. You just need to have a good internet speed. Now, at this point,
I heard about that.
Yeah, at this point, it's probably not the best thing because we really don't have a good internet overall.
Yeah.
But once we get good internet everywhere, that's going to become really significant.
Wasn't there something like that with like On Live or something like that? Wasn't like that like one of the first like cloud gaming rental things back in the day?
Yeah. So Sony, actually, speaking of that, Sony actually purchased that.
No, Jesus, I'm sorry.
A couple of days ago or a couple of weeks ago, and the first thing they did was actually close down the service.
Shit!
So.
Oh damn!
Yeah, people are not really that happy about it, especially gaming people, our PC people.
Did Sony close it, or did the people who've already hacked them twice close it?
Wow.
The world may never know.
All I gotta say is bam, 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 shots fired. Oh my god.
Shots fired. They're firing at themselves, man. They should not own that. No. Oh my god. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Sell it to Microsoft.
Hey, Zach. Just so you know, Microsoft has been hacked as well. It just
they have, but not twice and not that long.
Dude, they get hacked. Like
how long was PS3 down for the first time? Months. Because that's when I was in my Call of Duty spell, okay? How many lonely nights I had to spend not on my PS3?
Actually talking with real people?
This nigga said lonely nights. Oh my god.
And plus they don't put like customers and or their employees' password into this file called password without putting any encryption on it. I'm sorry. That's like for that big of a company, that's stupid.
Just because the password's 1, 2, 3 does not mean anything.
Hey, it's the same password as my luggage. Yeah.
Hey, I don't know about you. My password's Dragon, so you need to calm that down.
How about you? My password is Balzac.
You gotta crank
Never saw it coming.
You gotta crank up the phone with Balzac. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Right, it's gonna be funny. The people who do watch the thing, they're gonna try to log on to everything I have, and it's really not Balzac. So sorry to bust.
Dang it, he lied.
Damn it. God damn it.
I ain't watching that podcast anymore. Lied to me.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Don't worry, no one's watched this to begin with.
No, we got some viewers. You need to count that down.
Like 3? Come on.
First of all, last one had 28 views, so let's count that down.
Dang.
Yep. I saw that actually.
Yeah, exactly. So
hey,
we
Drake up in this bit started running by him nowhere. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that about the podcast, but
we did start from bump, and now we are currently here.
All right. Well, there's one more topic.
Like the mid store.
There's one more topic I want to hit before we close the podcast out. Rahulio, since you're the tech god, and this is also for Mr. Eric, any updates on the VR world? What we got?
Not really. To be honest, it's been a long time since I actually kept up with the VR world.
All right, well then, let me ask the questions because I've been reading, so I'm going to quiz you guys. What you guys heard about the HTC Vive?
I don't care about phones.
It's not a phone.
It's not a phone.
It's HTC. It's just all phones to me.
HTC.
I'm sorry, Samsung makes refrigerators. Like, shut up.
Hey, that's Samsung.
That's also phone. No, I'm just kidding.
No, HTC Vive's not a phone, sir. It's a VR. That isn't Steam behind this one, Roll?
The
HTC Vive.
Yes, that's what it is. So
Yeah, exactly.
Steam and HTC work together to create this particular one, and it's fairly cool actually. It's a little bit different than most of the VRs, because it actually has like a sensor that actually detects the walls and everything else.
Mm.
So if you have like a certain game set, you can create like your own virtual world. Then whatever you actually look at it, or whatever the sensor actually look at it, it can actually create that on virtual, um, basically VR. uh, and I think that's pretty cool. But not much of a news about it after that.
Okay, I mean, cause I was reading an article there, something like they had like a playable demo where you could like put like there's like a thing you play on Portal or something like that.
Yeah,
So they're really like they're really trying to make games for the Vive and stuff like that. I think that's pretty interesting.
which might work out because I mean Steam and HTC, so it might actually work out properly.
Hmm.
But the only problem I have is every time Steam try to work with the hardware, they're not being that successful. Other
Mm.
than the Steam machine, like they try to came out with the Steam controller,
Yeah.
um, which I mean I think they're still in process of doing stuff, but it's not really that great.
They're still in the process of fixing their
So
voice chat.
Oh shit.
I think they need to stick with that before they start any new project.
Wow. Ouch.
so
Same
I
that we on
think
Razer. And we about to have to change the motherfucking Razer. Lagging
Well,
ass
it is a beta,
motherfuckers. No, I'm just
so-
kidding.
Mm-mm.
so. I think that's we'll find out more about it,
My
but we
con-
haven't got anything.
my concern with Steam doing hardware is that Steam. Did you guys hear about like how Steam has like the worst customer service? Like it was like actually like
Mhm.
but
Yes,
like
I
it's like
have dealt with their customer service. It's
Well-
the fucking community chat. You cannot get a motherfucker in there.
I know,
tried
but
to
Yeah,
turn
they
but
my
I
suck.
meant like
goddamn-
actually like did like there was like in a magazine or something like that, like an official like magazine, like it's like actually literally like been voted like the worst.
I
It's
am
like
not
Wow.
surprised
I'm
whatsoever.
not. I mean, and I agree with them too, because like yeah, their customer service is fucking horrible. And basically, it's because like I heard like what they only had maybe like two people working in like their their customer service, I think. So that's why like
Yeah.
they don't
It
really.
sounds like Staples.
They both speak Swahili.
hey, I do a damn good job.
Whoa,
At
let's
ignoring
let's stop the lies.
Hey,
right there.
Eric, you gotta taste your medicine, buddy.
Oh,
Talking with Steve, shit.
I do a good job for one person.
So
I,
I
do
mean,
a moderately decent job for one.
what I'm trying to get at is basically like if you don't have good customer service now, like how you gonna have good customer service like when you like put out these machines and stuff like that? You're always gonna have people who don't know what the fuck they're doing with these machines,
Mhm.
and they're
Right,
gonna
what, you
need
tell
help.
them power cycle it? Like, shut up.
Did you? Yeah. They're gonna start calling. They're gonna like just like cycle their calls through all and like did you try unplugging it and plugging it back in again? That's what he's
See if
gonna
that
s-
works.
There's so
See that?
many people here.
They're like, oh, that didn't work. Oh, well,
Too
Can't
bad.
help you.
sucks, bro.
Well, I'm gonna get back to playing League of Legends. See you later.
Go back to playing on Steam because they pay me in Steam money.
Oh man.
Dude, if they played me in Steam money, I don't know. I think I'd take that job.
I doubt I would. I mean, I like
Really?
Steam as much as the next guy, but
That-
Like, I could afford any game at that point. Like, just saying.
I mean, that's my only concern about like Steam doing hardware because like if their customer service is this bad now, what are they gonna do? Like when they had like this hardware, like you had to have customer service, especially when you have hardware. You can ask Mr. Balzac. He works for a cell phone company.
Dude,
Yeah, but
I don't
he
even
is
want to fucking
customer
start on that.
tasting your own medicine.
Oh,
Is there a
Everybody's
medicine?
just tasting their
Eric.
own medicine at this point.
oh no!
Yeah, no,
Goddamn pharmacy up in here.
you're definitely right on the point. Where if they don't really have a good customer service to kind of begin with, putting hardware into
mix.
the mix, it's not really that good of an idea, because
Exactly.
software like games and stuff like that, you can be like, yeah, it's a software thing, so we don't know what to do exactly. because
Mhm.
it's gonna based on configure whatever the computer you have and the configuration
It's
and all
like
this kind of stuff.
Microsoft ain't calling you, telling you got a virus on your computer. No, we got some hardware issue, buddy. Can't blame this one on the spammers, okay?
Exactly.
Yeah, so like that's
It, it's like and when you have like hardware, like you have to stand behind your product. Like
oh right,
yeah,
right.
you definitely got to stand behind your product. So it's like it's like you got to say like you can't like, oh well no, this is just I don't know what your specs are, so I can't really help. It's like no, this is your shit, so you need to help me fix this, or I'll get my money back. Like
Right.
that's what I feel is gonna happen. Like if people don't understand how these things work.
Nah, bro, I don't even want to bring up that point. GameStop can suck a big pile of nuts. All right.
Oh, here we go. I sense some more rage. Watch out.
Oh yeah, you want to say Rage? Yeah, the game that I bought until I return in 3 hours.
Yep, I remember this. Yep, we talked about this one.
That's bullshit. Yeah, we could take it back as a used game. And who know what you're gonna do? And he's gonna give my $60 back. Probably have to get a cops called up here in this bitch.
See, the problem with companies like that nowadays, they're so big they don't have to stand by their product. They're like,
Well, they're
oh,
used.
you're not going. Yeah.
Their games are used. There's nothing to stand by anymore.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's like,
shit.
well, they're used. There's you know what? If you don't want that game, guess what? There's some other poor sap that'll get it. So it's fine.
Mm-mm-mm.
It's just that the companies don't hold themselves accountable, and
They
that
really should. They don't have to at that point. That's what I'm
they
saying.
should. They should hold themselves accountable if they want to be presented as a
I will go to G2K over any fucking video game store.
Well,
Except for
G2K's
Walmart,
return
'cause they'll actually
policy is a
take
little
it
bit
back.
different, but we'll just tell you straight up what the hell is going to happen.
One time I went in there, some kid, he was like, "I dropped this in the washing machine, but I want to like, how much money can I get for it?" They're like, "None."
You
It's
said you
ruined.
dropped in the goddamn washing.
He's like,
machine.
"Okay, well, what if I brought it back some other time when someone else was here and didn't tell them that?" He was like,
I am flagging your ass.
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna tell everybody that there's this boy doing this, so it won't work anyway."
Yeah.
Kid was like, "Oh."
I think he was
Genius.
talking to Ron at the time.
I was like, "Are you?" Yeah, he was. It
Yeah,
was
I was
really
gonna
funny.
say, no,
I was like, "Are you high?"
I heard that story before.
Oh,
Like,
that's great.
What?
Oh my god. I mean, I agree with you, Eric, because I feel, but I also see where Cody's coming from because it's two sides of the coin basically.
Yeah.
As consumers, we feel like yes, they should hold themselves accountable because we're trusting you when we give our hard-earned money to buy your product. But if you can't stand behind your product, like how are you to trust you to to
Not suck eggs.
exactly? And then I see from Cody's point of view, he's like, hey, we did our job in getting the product to you. So like from this point on, it's all
Sorry.
you. We have we have other people to try to market to and stuff like that.
Now,
That's just a horrible.
I want to
company.
bring out a certain point. I don't know how many people are actually going to see this podcast. But I don't really want to talk about my work like this, but it also has to deal with who's selling the product. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. An item can sit on the shelf for however long and sell itself. Yes, it can. But a lot of people sell the items. Hence, the easy text at Staples.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I have reps that sell this shit in the store, and they don't want to touch it after they sell it. They made their money, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
If a customer goes and brings back the phone, they say, "Tough shit, call 611," and that's us. And now we get to deal with angry fucking people. So now you have to have a really good customer service fucking center, like really good, because there's gonna be some pissed off motherfuckers who got lied to, who said this controller could be water fucking proof, anything to get it sold.
Yeah.
Right.
To be fair though, some I don't mean to rag on where I work either, but sometimes it's like we're told to tell whatever so that to make sure that it gets sold though. That's not just the employee's fault. That's the manager who's just like sell. Doesn't matter how it happens, just sell.
Yep.
But
and
then,
Sometimes it's not an option to
But
Now,
not.
which
so.
job are we talking about?
yeah, but
here?
then at this point, I wouldn't actually sell anything, and
Yeah.
I would probably end up quitting that place.
Ask me and Raul.
Working on.
Yeah,
I
we
mean,
stopped selling shit. We
Yeah.
literally stopped selling because when they made the stipulation, like, "Oh, this is what you gotta do. This is what me and Raul were like, fuck this. Nah, we're gonna sell them a computer. We're gonna tell them what it's really worth, and then if you want to buy it, you can buy it. I don't give a fuck because they weren't complying with. Like I was selling something, telling a person, yeah, you got coverage, but no, when you call in, they're gonna deny you.
Yeah, that's
Right.
just horrible.
Mhm.
I get these
work
fucking
ethic.
reward points that I get over 2,000 just to get a fucking full pack of gum. Shut the fuck up. Get on my
Get him, dude. Trust me, I was the same way when I was supposed to sell like those like protection plans, and I found out like when a customer came back for help and we just turned them away, like
Yeah, there's
that
a reason
hurt-
why
that
I
hurt
don't
me.
think so.
because
Now you're not trustworthy at all.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you.
that's
Thank
my
you.
word.
That's my word. Yeah, that's
Exactly.
my honor. I'm staking this shit on.
Exactly, and I I care about like customers like that because I love like when I go to work and like they're happy to see me because they trust me to help them make
See-
decisions stuff like that. And when stuff like that happens, the first thing they're gonna do is like, well, they're gonna blame it on you because they're not gonna think it's the company. They're gonna think
Yeah.
they're gonna blame it on you because you were the one. Did like, hey, you're the trustworthy one. And yeah, so same thing with
Well,
you guys did.
it's because they're not talking to the company.
They're talking,
yeah,
They're talking to
exactly.
you.
See, I
Exactly.
talked to
You are the company at that point. That,
Exactly.
like we are the face of the company. I know they say that in jest almost nowadays, but it's true because like the public doesn't mess with the. Zach, just stay there. The public, they don't mess with the public. They mess with us.
Right.
See, the thing is, I have customers that come into Staples all the time and say, "You did a great job. You're my favorite cashier." Believe it or not, I don't know why.
I don't believe it, but okay, I'll take that. I'm just kidding.
Are you
I'll
sure
take
it's
your
your-
word for it. I guess.
Wait, it was 4:20, like just an hour ago. Like, you sure you weren't high at the time, Eric, when this happened?
Hey. Possibly.
Okay, that's all I wanted to make sure. Just all I wanted to make sure.
But no, it's because I just asked them, "Do you want a warranty?" They say no. I let it go.
There you go.
It's
Just
a.
let it go.
And they give you so much crap for it when you do that too.
I don't give a damn about them anymore.
I know, but it's so funny though. Like they're just like,
So-
why do you do this? Why not try to sell people this? And you're just
Because-
like,
Oh no. You should have. My the what's it called?
I think we're
It's
slightly
the
getting
hard
off
drive that we
topic, to be honest.
It's all good. Don't worry.
But
That hard drive that we have on sale. That we had on sale last week.
It's like $64 or.
Oh
whatever.
yeah, that one. That one, I told my mom to go grab that because she was looking for a hard drive for pictures, and she went in
How many
there.
pictures do you have? That was a terabyte
I
hard
know.
drive.
So,
Jesus.
one of those things that it was a good price, and I
Oh,
figured
fair enough.
over years. But
Or no.
all right. But I told her to go in and get that one specifically. She went in. She talked to one of our techs, and they tried to upsell her to a Google Drive.
Oh my god.
What?
$120 more.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
I went in there and been like, return this now.
There's a reason why I hate this guy even more than I
Don't
begin
Don't
with.
Christian?
take the
No,
name. Don't take
No,
the
no,
name.
no,
but,
no,
but
it's
we
not
know
Christian.
who you're talking
You
about.
know who I'm talking
We all know.
I
who
wouldn't
it
take the name.
Yeah, you know the name.
is. Sacrifice.
It's, but no,
Yeah,
it's like
but anyway.
that guy still is on my shit list.
Well, to be honest,
Oh,
though.
I know who you're talking about now.
There you go. Yeah,
The one that
that's what I
everybody
was gonna
dislikes.
That is so bad. That, like, as soon as we
Just
say
give
that,
him
we're
a
like,
second.
"Oh,
He'll
yeah."
get there.
Oh shit!
Well, I mean,
That's great.
hey,
Yeah, but
he doesn't
anyway.
work there anymore, so
Wait, what? He quit?
No, he didn't. He's still
You.
there. I wasn't talking. Oh, you're.
Zach
talking about
doesn't work
me?
there anymore.
Fucking
Yeah.
pricks. No, hey, yeah, I am a good selling machine, okay? Okay?
Oh, it's so funny when you actually took the top lead on that, then
Oh,
like
shit.
brought who was top before you down.
I tell him
It
everything he
was
knows.
So yeah,
Fucking love that.
Oh
he
shit!
told me
Bullshit.
that one time, and I work on the other side of the store, and I'm like, never even been over
I
here.
taught you how to print those papers.
Bro, I told you how
You
to
realize
piss.
we're in two different like parts of the store, right? Like,
Yeah.
Oh
You guys
god.
realize or not,
hardly
but
ever
maybe you
see
don't. I don't know.
right?
Oh yeah, definitely a part of this podcast is gonna be called Retail Woes because this is
No,
great.
yeah.
This is great.
Well, we all worked in the same place. That's how we originally
Actually,
met.
I'm really enjoying being in the podcast just because
Just
I can
'cause
voice my opinion.
Hey, that's what it's all about. The final thing I want to say for this podcast is you, the person reading, sorry, reading.
Watching.
Let's try again. The person
Person
watching or listening to this podcast, we have to start. We have to. There has to be. We have to start getting more educated gamers in here. Not like school gamers, but like educated as in knowing how
Graduated
important.
from the streets with a diploma.
Yes,
with
like
Bruh. Nah.
we have to start educating more gamers into like making smart choices because there's like this phrase called like voting with your wallet. You know, basically like just
Don't
not
buy shitty games.
yeah, it's like not even that like that not pre-ordering and not doing stuff like that. And we need more people to start doing smart things like that because we have to let like these developers know that that we're tired of like having most of our games be taken away because of DLC so they can get an extra like $50 out of us and things like that. Like we have to start like getting people to do that. And what's sad is that we the educated gamers like like I said earlier, we're a minority, so like it's hard for us to like make a difference
Well, a
now.
couple of us.
Ha! Two to be exact. But no.
But anyway, well,
yeah.
see, it's the bad part is there's some games I will pre-order
Well, yeah,
in a
I'm not-
heartbeat.
I'm
the
not-
new Naruto game, I'm so stoked. Oh my god!
Well, see,
Like, just
I wasn't saying like like I mean if there's a game you absolutely know you're gonna love like that, pre-order it. It's fine. I'm talking about like
all these games where you're like, I guess I could try it, and then they're like, well, you should have pre-ordered it to get that character.
yeah,
Yeah.
things like that. That's what I'm saying. Like things like that exactly.
And the thing is, we're not hating or biased for like PC or console. I mean, whatever. Like it's a game, so like if you enjoy one or the other, or if you think that consoles are better for you, depending on the situation, go for it. It's just that we just don't like to pay for a $60 game and then you start adding like additional costs to it to make that game pretty much $100 game at the end.
Yes.
Yes. That is not. That is
Dude,
not
I will
worth
cut
it.
off my fucking PS3 so quick.
It's just that it's exactly what Roll says. Like it's just that it's getting really tiring when we like we as you can hear we work like we all working a job that that's really tough for us and stuff
Or
like
three.
we
yeah.
need our money. We work for our money.
that. Exactly.
We work on that corner for our money.
Well, yeah, sure. Okay, let's go with that. Well,
We'll
we
go
work
with that.
really hard, and it's like really hard to buy these games, and like so when we finally get a game, and we're like supporting you, and then like you turn on us with like like oh well you don't get the full game because you didn't pre-order, or you need to buy this DLC to like play it. And I'm not saying all DLC is bad. Like cosmetic DLC is totally fine. Like when you get DLC for like costumes and stuff like that, that's all good. We're talking about DLC where it's like you can't continue the game unless you get this or something like that because there are games that do that. So we're
Actually, there's a lot of games that do that, which is the weird part.
exactly,
Also,
And it's being more and more.
exactly.
my favorite is I've not been hating on this game, but what's that game called? You travel through space. Fuck.
That
They
could
want
be
DLC.
Doctor Who for all I know, bro.
No, it was Mass Effect. Mass Effect 3.
Oh yeah.
DLC for the ending.
Yes.
people didn't like the
Oh
ending.
yeah. Totally forgot about that one.
Not gonna lie, I've never played a Mass Effect game.
They're not bad.
I'd love to because they sound great, but
I've played, but I've never finished it, so I don't know the end.
No, it's fine. But I get what Mr. Captain Hack's saying. But yeah, my thing is just that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Sorry, go ahead. I have a topic I want to talk about. It's just a little bit more of rage. But yeah,
So it's just
Right.
a little bit more you being you.
there you go. I'll switch it there in your sleep.
I'm just saying that my final words is basically like we as gamers need to start becoming more educated and knowing and
What
making
we're
more making more decisions because we're we're the ones that get these developers power and stuff like that when when we're buying games early and stuff like that. Like we're all like most of us tomorrow are gonna be buying Killing Floor 2.
Yeah,
Now,
most
Oh
of
shit, I
us.
forgot that was tomorrow. I can't wait.
exactly, yeah, most of us gonna be buying Killing Floor 2, and and even though it's gonna be an early access game, we're buying it because we know it's a great game. We played the original for a long
We're
time.
really hoping it's a great game.
No, we know it's good. We saw a video. We saw the video. We talked
Oh,
about
okay.
it last podcast.
Yeah.
We know
No,
it's
see,
gonna
I
be a good game.
haven't watched the videos.
Oh, well,
So.
I'll give you a link. Don't worry. Don't you worry about that.
Fair enough.
I got you. But yeah, but I'm just saying, when you're educated on what game you're gonna buy and stuff like that, do stuff like that. Like, if there's a game you're looking into, do research on it. Like, don't watch one review, watch 2 or 3 reviews. You know, wait till it comes out for see and get like actual people who are playing it. Watch let's plays and stuff like that. Like, we're in an information age, so it's easy to catch up on to go on Twitch and watch somebody streaming it, or on YouTube to watch somebody let's playing it. Like, get educated. Like, don't just buy it. Don't get pulled into the hype, because
Right.
that's what's corrupting the gaming today. Like, I mean, back in the day, we used to buy like Nintendo cartridges. You get the full game right there, done. There was no, oh, you want to fight Bowser? Well, you gotta you gotta spend $5 more to get to the final battle. It was none of that shit. We didn't get that. We didn't
I'd
have
be
that at
like,
all.
oh
in the
god, if they ever told me to pay $5 to end the game, I would literally be so fucking pissed. I'm glad I haven't played a game like that, but I'm so fucking glad.
Would you go to Walmart?
Oh. Dude, I would blow up Walmart, okay?
Walmart would have all of his money.
That's the base of my closing statement. As a gamer, become more educated. Don't rush out there unless you know in your heart of hearts it's going to be a game that you really really want and stuff like that.
Give it at least a day of
And-
thought.
And usually my take on that, just to kind of end with my words, is to kind of continue with Brandon Kuliak's. Basically, is that also like when you watch reviews or how to play or plays and stuff like that, you kind of want to make sure, because some people are on YouTube or Twitch or whatever you used to watch, might not be telling you everything honest.
Yes.
Some
that's
people are
also
paid
one
to
of the-
tell you.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's also one of the things.
That's what I said.
Don't
Watch more than
read
one.
reviews. A lot of reviews are paid.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what I
Go
say.
to
Watch more than
IGN.
one. Don't-
There are definitely a few guys on YouTube who actually does really good reviews and really honest reviews, to be honest. Like Total Biscuit and some other dudes. But
Angry Joe, yeah, he's a good one too.
yeah, so like that, I would probably look at those reviews, and also Twitch. Usually try to find like not really famous person, but try to find someone like a regular person who has like
Right.
It's
maybe
always
like
trustworthy.
100 or 200 views or something like that, maybe. And those people might be also really good. It's
Mhm.
just that they're basically starting up and they're doing it for fun, usually, then make money. Like what we do right now, we're talking about stuff. We're doing it for fun,
Mhm.
instead of hey, YouTube is going to pay us like 50 cents or something like that.
Yeah, we're not doing this for money, but if you want to
Yeah.
PM us, we will take all the fucking money. $52, I will sell my soul.
And I'm just gonna say that I'm over here eating a Kit Kat, and I'm also
Enjoying
I'm,
this
I'm going
Kit
to have a Butterfinger, and it's pretty good.
I am enjoying this Coca-Cola right now.
All these plugs, man. Good lord.
If only any of them were
And
real.
it's like you all sold out, all of you.
To be honest, it doesn't take much for me to sell out.
Now, see, I'm just gonna throw a point up here. I realize this is about gaming, and this happens to a lot of games too. When you make a trailer, I'm talking about movies.
Yeah.
Actually, put what the frickin' movie's gonna be about, what the game's gonna be about.
Mhm.
I just watched several things that I went, I don't even want to watch it because I don't know what it's about.
Yes.
I saw it, they're what they're doing, and I know exactly what's happening. They're reviewing on famous actors that everybody's going to be like, well, he's in it, I want to go see it. But the whole point of it is people who actually watch movies to watch movies.
Mhm.
It's just a giant kick to the face because you're just like, well, Now I'm not going to go see it because guess what? I don't even know what it's about. I mean, oh, there's Tom Hiddleston on it. I gotta go see Loki. You're just like,
Hold up.
I can't do that. No.
Hold up. If a movie's got Mark Wahlberg in it, I'm seeing it. I don't give a fuck what it is.
We'll see that they're playing on
Or
people
whatever.
like you, though. That's
Well, that's because you would suck Mark Wahlberg's dick.
well, yeah, oh, absolutely.
In a heartbeat.
But
A
what I'm
drop
saying
of
is,
a
I've
hat.
seen a couple games though that are like that. That you're just like, I assume. Game?
Yeah,
And
I
you're just like,
I
okay,
understand
if you're
exactly what
really
you're
gonna
saying,
make a good product, put some money into it. I
Can't tell
understand
who.
it may blow, you may lose money on it, but if you're really gonna go balls to the walls with a game, and you're trying to make max money off of it, actually take the time to make a really kick awesome trailer that gets people in, and make sure that you also spend the time on the game as well.
Mhm.
But I mean, that's where I feel like games that are amazing that could have been really lost on the trailers. They did an Xbox game a long time ago. It's one of my favorite games in the world. It's called Kingdom Under Fire: The Crusaders,
Mm.
and it is so good. It is beyond. I watched the trailer for it. It's awful. They put every bad dialogue from the game, which there's a few dialogues in there where you're like, oh, no, it's bad. The rest of the gameplay is fantastic, but they put all the bad dialogue in the trailer, and you're just sitting there going, well, nobody's going to play it now. They think it's going to be crap.
Mhm.
Where you play the game, it's literally, you can go, it's multi-person where you can control platoons and then press one button and jump into a first-person fighter.
Nice.
It's really cool. You can control probably about, I believe, 5 or 6 different units exact, and you can jump into the general of that unit at any time. It's
Sounds kick-ass.
really. I'll bring it over at some point, Jonesy, and we can play. I think I gotta buy another copy, to be honest, because I played the other one after I found it at G2K so hard that
It's dust.
there's a part burned in the middle.
God damn.
I don't know how I did it.
Speaking
Because I
of
pulled it out and I was like, this part's black on the game. How did
Ah!
that happen?
Speaking of plugs, go to your local G2K and spend all your money.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Okay,
That's good.
so
That's a good. That's a good one.
recently, Brandon saw this as well. I saw an article about Silent Hill not being released. Dude, you couldn't have ruined my day even more.
I didn't
Tell me.
By the way, we ran over
you
your
didn't
dog.
post it, but
Oh, after
I
that
don't have it
trailer,
on.
or after the demo, how could they not release that?
yeah,
You
pretty
know how
much.
many
Yeah,
people
yeah, they
played
split
that
up.
game?
They
It's
split up.
because it's because of Kojima
Right.
leaving Konami. That's why.
It won't have been the same.
And
It won't have
He's
been the
like the
same,
main
yeah.
head behind the game.
I realize this, but you know what?
And he took his rights with him, so they can't
I
touch the
mean,
fucking game, or they'll
Would
get
you
sued
like?
so bad.
Yeah, would you like a crappy game or no game at all?
I mean, would
Crappy
you kindly,
game? I like Silent Hill.
So
did you
if
play
it-
PT, Eric?
No,
I mean, oh god, it was awesome.
I
It
have
was-
no
it was
money for that
fantastic.
shit.
It was free.
I have no money for free shit. Buy it for me.
Okay, you
Do
know,
you know
what?
who you're talking to?
Yeah, a Jew.
Making
buy
you
me
less of a
something.
schmuck 1 penny at a time?
Oh, goodness
Do you
gracious.
understand what is the words that are coming out of your mouth? Because free is for me, bro.
Freeze too rich.
Free is for me.
Free is life. Free is
But
love.
no, PT was phenomenal, and now they're not going to release it.
Mm-mm-mm.
That's stupid. That's like
Look.
them going right now, being like, "Well, the main director left Age of Ultron's. Boop, so, sorry, we're not going to have a movie."
I mean, something like that can happen. So
Well, it's
no,
going to be out on May
see-
1st, so I highly doubt that right now. But I mean,
I
what
know,
I'm
I'm
saying
saying.
is that would be like that happening, and you're sitting there going, "What? Screw the director. Go on."
Wait, I've seen this before. This is like a replay of Grand Theft Auto 5.
Oh,
and with that, we can call this a night, peoples. Thank you guys for listening to another one of our rambling podcasts. Sorry we got a little off topic with our retail woes, but it's fun. It's fun to us. It amuses us, and it will amuse you. Special thanks to our man, Mr. Team Rocket, for joining us tonight. Thank you, sir. Hope you can join us again. Thank you, Balzac and Mr. Cat the Hat, for not killing each other. Yet.
It's physically impossible
I
right
don't-
now because we're like miles away.
I'll
Actually,
find you,
you can
bitch.
try.
You got a smartphone. I
Let's meet
can
at
find
Walmart.
you. Your location is probably on.
You got your GPS on your phone on? Oh, you do. Oh,
I see you, Eric. I see you,
Wait right there.
buddy.
Wait right there.
Sit on your beanbag chair.
Oh
It's
God.
a
Look at
mushroom
the
chair.
screen.
It's a mushroom chair.
probably put some underwear on. That'd be nice.
Oh
Yeah,
goodness
no.
gracious.
Sitting there butt naked eating Cheetos. Come on,
Okay,
bro.
and thank you, Raulio, for joining us tonight too. Thank you so much, sir.
Not
man.
a problem.
There's a
Have
big
a fun
old,
time.
big old yellow ring in the bean.
And with
The
that
cheese farts.
disturbing image,
What are you
we're
doing
gonna
with
call it a
banana,
night.
Eric? Jesus, man.
What the fuck's wrong
Have a
with
good
you?
night,
What
guys.
did banana do to you?
Good night, people.
Good podcast.
people.
Loving it.
Oh God.
Oh, dude.
Cheese
And-
farts.
I apologize for everything that just came out of everybody else's mouths.
Some apologize when I just had to see you up your ass.
Oh God.
Oh, dude.
We're still recording?
I'm trying to stop recording, but it's
Oh, that's
hard
a-
because I keep talking.
Cheese farts, cheese farts, cheese farts.
Oh,
That's
God.
all I'm saying.
And the last note is cheese fuck.